Hello guys, yes, so today I'm out and about on my bike, yeah, my mountain bike, cleaning my head, getting some fresh air and just generally taking in this scenery and the peace and quiet away from the public, because I work with the public every day and I see hundreds and hundreds of people. I can't discuss where I work. It's kind of customer services, so I can't go into any more than that. And I never discuss any names, where I work or anything like that, because I can't do that anyway. So, but yes, I'm out and about today in a place called Park Bridge. This is a little area that used to be kind of part of the industrial revolution in the 1800s, and the northwest of England, Manchester and whatnot. Obviously, where I am, that was a massive, great part of it. And here, in an area called Tameside, in North Manchester, in England, it was a big part of that industrial revolution to make Britain the powerhouse that it became. You know, it was always classed as a rich country sort of thing. Whether it is now is another matter, but, you know, times have changed, haven't they? But yeah, this is where I am. It was owned by a family called the businesses and the mills and the cotton mills and everything like that. Well, this area in particular was owned by the Lees family. So that there used to, where them cobbles are, you see that square, that cobble, that used to be a stables for the cart horses. The cart horses, that's what they were called. There's a kind of a plaque here that describes the whole site. So, but no, it's like just a kind of a nature thing with a lovely view at the back. You can see the view, can't you? Yeah? I mean, this goes back hundreds of years, this does. And right up the hill there's some really old houses that used to be owned by the Lees family. And they had a big house at the top. Obviously, there was the kind of the landowners, so they had the best property, of course, like they do. More money, better house, and so on and so on. But yes, anyway, I just want to talk about the situation, only slightly, just want to touch upon it, about Trump's right-hand man getting potted yesterday while sitting there discussing trans people and the right to bear arms, like they do in America. People have got a right to carry weapons, own weapons, if they want to. It's part of the constitution or something, isn't it? But somebody got another, shooting went off sort of thing. They tried to blame a person who was calling themselves trans. Well, anybody can call themselves trans, for God's sake. So that spewed into trying to ban trans people from owning weapons, while everybody else was allowed to have them. And everybody knows in America, it's always mainly white, supposedly hetero males that do the killing. And yet one incident happened with somebody who called themselves trans and all hell's let loose. And this person is sitting there in this conference as this massive, great big white supremacist that he was, total misogynistic, xenophobic, and all the rest of it. And somebody shot him in the neck. So we're seeing the world going mad. It's going mad. I mean, the world's always been crazy, hasn't it? But now it's out of control, isn't it? Come on. 2025, what is going to happen next with Trump in charge in America? It's just it's crazy times. But what we've got in the UK, and we've had it over the last few years now, the same rhetoric from over there, hate-filled, white supremacist, xenophobic, transphobic, homophobic, racist, it's spewing over into this country in a massive way. And the excuse is refugees, illegal immigrants. Okay, I'm against anybody being an illegal immigrant. Of course I am. Totally against that whatsoever. Everybody should go through the system of, if they want to live in this country, like many people come across this country, like they always have done since after the Second World War, and probably before. The people have always come into this country to get a better life for themselves. Why not? I'd love to go to another country and get a better life for myself. Lots of British people do that. Go to other countries to get a better life for themselves. That is what they do. And everyone's got a legal right to do that because it's one great big world. But the problem is, in this country, it's once time, there's people coming across in boats, and everyone is saying that the people coming across in boats are just people of colour and fighting age men. Well, I don't agree with that, because that's these statistics wrong. So what we've got in this country at one time is people going around putting up flags everywhere. And I've just noticed one up here as well. Can you see it in the background? I don't know if you can see it. But everywhere I go, I've just come out of where I live, and there's somebody stuck a flag there as well. I mean, I call these people flag shaggers because that's actually what they are. It's not patriotism. Because we've had years and years of when you could have put your flag up. I know I've seen a few flags around in the past, but people started putting flags up and all over the place. It's not patriotism. It's just to incite the racism and xenophobia. Because this is what, and it's only a minority, I believe. There's a lot of people that are so racist in this country, in Britain. It's a fact. It's just like we're all just waiting at this moment in time to see what happens. This person that's inciting this hate is called Nigel Farage. And you're getting all the people that are just like proper illiterate and just like total racists. These are white supremacists as well, like I say, it's spewed over from America, supporting this cause that Nigel Farage is saying. But he did that a few years ago when Britain voted for Brexit to leave the European Union. They said the same thing. Refugees was the problem. Refugees this, refugees that. Immigrants this, immigrants that. And people voted for it. And Brexit's not done this country any good whatsoever. It's just the people who like the Little Britons. The people who want the good old British Empire back. Yeah, let's bring back slavery. Do you know what I'm saying? Things like it's just ridiculous. But I'm only just touching on these things. I could talk upon one subject only if I wanted to, all these things that I've mentioned. But the world's going mad, and this country is just like a disgrace, in my opinion. But not everybody agrees with this. There's people going around, and I've seen all the videos and things like that, where they're going around taking the flag down. And I'm taking that flag down where I live. I'm going out there and it's on this lamppost. I'm going to cut that down. There ain't no two ways about it. Because that's not up there for patriotism. That is up there as a pure, genuine racism. Because that's why people's doing it. Because they're posting things now due to racism. And that's all it basically is. Racism and nothing else. So, anyway, I'm going more on my bike ride. I've had 9 minutes. And I just had to say this. So, I'm going to be uploading this to my YouTube channel, which is a really, really new channel, where I just stand waffling and maybe out and about on my bike. So, I'm signing off. My name is LJ. I live in England. I've served in the armed forces in the British Army when I was 16 years old, and I served my country. So if I'm not a patriot, what am I? But these days, do I have to be a patriot? But I did serve my country, which is more than a lot of these flag shaggers have ever done. Signing off.